Hi, Visual Basic students. Let's do some exercises off of this worksheet here. Let's trace this code to see how these assignment statements execute. Well, in number one, we have 9 to the power of 3. And I like my students to rewrite their steps. Write as many steps as you can. Pretend that I'm paying you $1 for every step that you write. So this could be rewritten in the normal math notation of 9 to the power of 3. And that could be rewritten this way. And that could be rewritten, at this point, you could think of it as 81 times 9. And I don't like my students using calculators on this kind of a worksheet because it's so easy. So just multiply 81 times 9 the long way, and you get the answer of 729. I don't have room to put the 729 below, so I'm just going to circle my answer right here to the right. So that value, 729, will plug into the variable result if this were code in a Visual Basic program. Next, plug in the value that's stored in num. According to the declaration statement up above, num is equal to 4, so I write a 4 in there. And I like to rewrite everything else as it is directly below the given exercise. Var is a variable that's storing the number 2, so I plug the 2 in. I like my students to line up their equal symbols here and very neatly rewrite the exercise. Next, we would have to do the multiplication because of, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Multiplication comes before addition, so this is really a 4. I even put the 4 right below the star to show people that 2 times 2 is what turned into 4. And lining up my equal symbol, this is 8, so I'm going to put the 8 right under the plus and circle that as my final answer. You don't have to write the word result out over and over again. Just the equal symbol and everything to the right of it's fine. Okay, next, number 3. Rewriting it with 4 plugged in for num. Everywhere that you see a num, it's 4 in this exercise, on this whole worksheet actually. According to the order of operations, let's see, we would do this set of parentheses next, and within there we would do the multiplication. So I'm putting a 36 below that star. I'm rewriting this plus 4 just to get extra money if the teacher's going to give me $1 for every step that I write out. Let's break this down into as many steps as possible. Notice the parentheses are no longer necessary because we did the 4 minus 1. By the way, do not distribute the right-hand side of this as 4 times 4 minus 4 times 1, all to the left of that division bar. Do not do distribution, because that's really, in essence, that is multiplying something before you do the division, when, according to the order of operations, division comes before multiplication in this problem. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, should be written this way. Multiplication and division are a tie, and you always work from left to right. And this division is to the left of the star. So I'm doing this problem correctly here. And we have to simplify this then to 40, and that would be rewritten as /4 star 3. The next step then is, of course, to do this division next. Don't do the multiplication. It goes against, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, if you do otherwise. So 40 divided by 4 is 10, and 10 times 3 is simply 30, which I write out as my last step there. The answer is 30. I think you can do the rest of these exercises. Good luck with that, and I'll see you in class tomorrow.